Hey, this is Mike.
Hey, this is Kaz, and you are listening to Two Broke Watch Knobs. You have made it all the way to episode 269. Michael, hello. Hello.
Hello. How do I look?
Hello.
We've been talking about your lighting. How's my lighting?
Your lighting looks fine. We are the total antithesis to each other right now. There is no color in your frame at all.
Oh,
You are a wash in neutrals. Your
yeah.
walls are kind of a taupey oatmeal. You have white trim, white doors. Your shirt is black. Not here. My fucking walls are green. My shirt is purple, and my chair is blue.
I'm only showing the parts of my office that I can show because it's very messy, and I need time to properly set up some kind of captivating YouTube setup. I mean, you got the guitars; it's pretty cool. I mean, I have to move stuff around to be that awesome. So
we could dip into the TBW's coffers and get like a halogen neon. Not halogen. What the fuck? Like a neon, like a bar light, like a TBW's bar light. Do you want to with a like a pole chain? Do you want a bar light?
I thought you were gonna buy me another guitar, so
I can buy you another guitar. I think you have enough to hang behind you in some capacity now.
I got a couple. I'm pretty stoked.
You could just hang them on like meat hooks in the middle of your room. You don't even need like. You don't even need like a wall to put them on. You have to be like one of those. The dog. I can hear your dog.
Okay, good. That's how I want it. You can hear the dog.
You could have me one of those like old timey, like fair, like fun, like scary houses where they just like hang like punching bags, and you just gotta like whoa, get at the punching bags. Hosted by Mark Summers.
Perfect.
We're going all over the place on this one.
Yeah, but it's good to talk to you. There's watch things happening. You just came out with a really good state of the collection video.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun for folks who have not gotten the chance to check it out. Please go and check out episode 268 of the podcast. I did a solo episode by myself. I was testing my new YouTube recording setup, so I had a multi-camera system, and I had this new lighting, which I'm dealing with now. I don't have to rely on the sun like some kind of animal for my lighting or whatever. You know what I mean? Well, you have the sun on your side, but it's also much earlier in the day.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think the last time we recorded and I just used my windows, it just got progressively like yellower because you just had to rely on my my ceiling light, which is like yellow basically. But go and check out episode 268 of the podcast. I did a really fun state of the watch collection. I went through all 9 of my watches and I talked about the story behind them, the sentimentality behind most of them. Wearing experiences, dimensions, and everything like that. That was a ton of. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done like a full state of the watch collection. And I talked the whole time. The whole time I talked for like an hour and a half.
We have a couple of older state of the watch collection. Maybe one state of the collection episode way back where we just did it audio only. So it's good. People got an update at least for your stuff.
Yeah. You got to see really close shots of the Slava Medical, the Christmas Chrono, even my Polyot 3133 made an appearance. So a lot of the watches that folks hear me talk about, but they didn't really have the chance to see up close. That YouTube video that doing 268 was episode 268 on YouTube was huge. So definitely go and check that out. But that is the past, and I nary worry about the past. Nary, what the fuck? Sorry. I don't nary ye worry, Michael. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of Robert Louis Stevenson apparently for some reason. Just getting back in the Treasure Island, I guess. That's so good. This is the future, Michael. We're gonna talk about episode 269. Episode 269. What we hated and what we loved from, probably guessed it, LVMH Watch Week. Michael, tell everyone at home what LVMH Watch Week is. We'll crack open my Kirkland seltzer. Huge shout out to whoever spotted me drinking a Kirkland seltzer on a previous episode. That was the only comment that person left, I think.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh my god, if we had Kirkland seltzer water, dude, these would all just be PRS. These would all just be like the same PRS would be behind me. Just the same four.
They're here. I'll just go knock on their door.
Hey,
give us money,
Mr. Kirkland, Mr. Costco Kirkland the second. Sorry, yeah. LVMH Watch Week.
LVMH Watch Week is kind of a mini show where we get some new watches for the year. That's basically it. And this time, I think it was in Miami. Pretty sure it was in Miami, South Florida, whatever.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a fight outside of my house.
Okay. A fight could be representative of many different kinds of things. It's like a fist fight or a fight with rocks. Or is it like a Jets versus Sharks kind of fight? Benny and the Jets?
We'll keep going.
Describe. Blink if you need help. We're on YouTube now. You can do that.
This is all good. I just hear my dog going nuts and stuff. Camera's going crazy. So yes, that's what LVMH Watch Week is, and a couple of brands, mostly Tag Heuer, had some big releases. I saw. Well, are they big? I kind of feel. I'm not sure what kind of releases they are, but they were interesting. I was mostly bored-ish with the stuff and pleased with maybe two of them.
I think there's a general sense of with something like LVMH Watch Week, because it's not like a big bombastic huge surprise blah 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 like Watches and Wonders or something like that. Like it's just the thing that LVMH brands do to share novelties and new releases and things like that. There were some things that I liked, I enjoyed, but it's nothing that's gonna like, at least I don't think, like shake the watch world. No, actually, I take the back. One thing shook my world. Well, I'm assuming it's one of the things that you had too.
Well, this is when a couple of years ago, Tag used LVMH Watch Week. I'm pretty sure to release the updated 40 millimeter aqua racers in quartz and automatic. So, you know, it could be a pretty big deal.
It could be. That's a good point.
But there's just, I don't know. There's some weird stuff this year. We'll talk about it.
But that's what LVMH Watch Week is. Let me see here. I have a list as the intro. Michael, do you want to do the wrist check with me? Oh shit! I forgot we have banners. Oh my god!
High production.
It's so nice. It's so nice recording with you because technically yesterday when I was doing that episode solo. Oh man, I don't know what was going on.
You crushed it, man. You crushed it.
Let's do this. Let's transition to the wrist check. We are now in the wrist check portion. For episode 269. What are you wearing?
Let me see if I can get a tab open. I am wearing one of these.
You got yours back, right? Is it okay now?
Yeah, mine's okay. This isn't mine. This is a photo from a review that Aaron Shapiro wrote for us.
For those of you who are not watching on YouTube, tell people what this watch is.
This is an IWC Spitfire chronograph, or Pilot's chronograph Spitfire. Yeah, I don't have a multi-camera setup yet, but here's the watch for the YouTube people. I'm wearing it on a Prometheus Design Works NATO strap with titanium hardware. Kind of a weird combination, but I just like the strap. I like the fit that I can get with it. And yeah, this watch, man, I got this watch a couple of years ago, and you know, it has scratched the IWC itch for me. It had some issues, the chronograph, after, I don't know, maybe a year of ownership, but I feel as if that might have something to do with the fact that it was a display watch for such a long time. And I can only imagine how many people went in there messing with the pushers and just like,
I didn't know that. You bought the floor model.
I did. I bought the floor model.
I didn't see that. Actually, I think does make a lot of sense. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. That's what I did. And, you know, I got it back now and it's working just fine. And I have thought lately, I think when it comes to IWC, the best stuff is definitely the chronographs and the stuff that you get in the Mark collection, like the Mark 18 type watches, because, you know, those watches can be traced back to the, you know, military IWCs that people were into, and real pilot watches of the past. It's kind of weird to say, but the big Pilot is less attractive to me.
Is it dead to you now?
Not dead to me, but as I get older and more refined.
Do you still do your once a year? You go to IWC, you have a bouquet of white lilies, You have a black veil, and you try on the big pilot just
That-
once a year. You go to the net, they know you, and like, oh, fucking Michael's here with his white lilies and black veil. Do you still do that, or has that been a while?
no, the deal with my wife was that we get this, so that
Oh, that's
stops.
right.
So that stops.
She's like, I want my Saturdays back. Just buy
Yeah.
this fucking watch.
I'm sneaking out at night, you know, just I come back home. She's
That's
at the
so
top of the
funny.
stairs, upset. Like, who were you seeing?
No one's like, you smell like a boutique. Come here. Let me smell your neck. No, you mean nothing to me. I swear.
You smell like IWCs.
You smell like IWC. No, no, no. I was out dating women, baby. I promise. I was not. I was not in the IWC boutique.
But it's a great watch. I chronographs are kind of funny because
They are.
I realize I don't use them as much as a dive bezel, and I feel like I have a whole lot of watch on my wrist that I just mostly don't use. Kind of interesting. So, but still into it. I think in the future I might want to get a IWC makes it came on this olive drab canvas strap, which is kind of okay.
Right.
But you know, seeing some of Aaron's photos here, it looks really nice on this brown leather. But what I want,
quite handsome.
yeah, what I want is the I want a black canvas strap from IWC, which is probably just stupid money, like $200-$300 or whatever. But I don't know. Right now, I dig it on the on this NATO strap from Prometheus Design Works. Yeah,
Heck
that's
yeah.
me. What are you wearing?
I was inspired by last episode after properly wearing it for a little bit for the first time for the wrist check today. I'm wearing my Seiko SNK 805, the first one.
Nice.
The first one. Let me share it here. I told the story about the strap. I don't have the strap for this anymore because I don't know if you listened to the episode, Michael. Did you get to the part where I talked about this? Yeah.
Yeah, you plucked the feathers of the ostrich yourself. You did. You made that strap yourself, right?
Yeah, I clubbed an ostrich with some salami I found just after work one day, and I decided I'm going to make a strap out of this. I'm going to take this several 100-pound 6-foot flightless bird, kill it, take like 6 by 6 inches out of it for a leather strap, and just let the rest of it,
Yeah, just one of those South Florida ostriches that we see all the time, just on the streets of Medley.
Listen, man, they have them at Lion Country Safari. That's all I'm saying.
They do.
Okay. The original strap for this watch, Michael, when I got this watch, you made some kind of offhanded comment like, "Oh yeah, when I got mine, I just cut the strap off and put this NATO on." I didn't know anything about like spring bars or strap tools, so I actually cut my strap off.
Yeah, and I heard that part of your state of the collection video, and I thought to myself, did I not make myself clear? Or did I seem sarcastic? I did do that actually, because
you did cut it off.
Yeah, because I didn't have. I was I didn't have a spring bar tool. Look how long it took me to buy calipers.
That's true. I run a watch blog. I don't own calipers.
I just thought this strap is stupid. I'll cut it off and put in NATO.
Okay.
Yeah. I was not being facetious or exaggerating in any way. I did do that. I heard that part and I thought, was I not clear?
No, dude. I cut that shit off. It's gone.
I think I used kitchen shears also. I don't think I used.
I think I used some of my wife's like fabric scissors. They were like really narrow, and I could like get into like the thing because they were like needle nosy. So
they're not the best. They're not the best straps, but that thing shines on aftermarket leather and NATOs.
This thing is so good. So yeah, I'm wearing the Seiko 5 SNK 805. Really, now if you're looking for this, you can still get these. They're discontinued, but you'll probably be paying a couple $100 on Amazon. At that point, if you really like this older discontinued version of the Seiko 5 SNK 805, I would just pay the same or a little bit extra and just get one of the new Seiko 5 Field Sport style collection watches, whatever the fuck they're called. They were kind of released in the Midfield series. I think you're pulling it up now. Yeah, I would just get this. It's going to have a better movement. I think you're probably going to have just like a better wearing experience as well. I would just get one of the newer ones.
These look very cool. I think it took me a long time to get into this new Seiko 5 logo. I still think it looks like the S's we drew in elementary school.
The S, like the Power S or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty rad. And now they're 36 because they were 39 or 40 for a while when they first came out. But this is a solid deal. How much were these when they were announced? Let's see.
I think like $200-300.
270 euro. That's a lot. I doubt that's what it is if you find it on Amazon.
Yeah. Oof. So I would say just get one of the new ones, honestly. Yeah. Strap probably nicer. You want to cut it off.
No.
but that's me. That's what I'm wearing for my wrist check. I was inspired after putting it on, during my State of the Watch collection to just wear it for the show. And yeah, dude, this thing is sweet.
Do you like it? Do you like it on that strap though? Because you said that's not what it's usually on, right?
It's usually on that black NATO that I got from you the first time.
Got it.
But I like the combination of this green with, I guess this was a blonde ostrich. I have no fucking idea.
Yep.
Yep. This is what y'all are listening to. I think the green with the strap is really, really cool.
That looks good.
So, yeah. So is it official? Are there no, just speaking of this watch, are there no 7S26 movements currently in production anymore? I think it's all 4Rs now.
That's a good question. Yeah. You know how they say Casio makes, I don't know, 1 million F91s or whatever per year. I forget what the number is, some ridiculous number. There've got to be just bajillions of 7S26 movements out there.
Oh, yeah.
and watches that were released. There are just a ton of miscellaneous kind of day-date dress watches that Seiko made, and Seiko 5s that nobody pays any attention to, but they're out there. And
they're still sitting in warehouses. They're still for sale. It's just that they're probably not coming fresh off production lines anymore.
Do you think Seiko one day is going to go through that trope that we talked about a couple episodes ago, where, I don't know, some watchmakers were walking the halls of the Seiko factory and they dusted off an old crate of untouched 7S26 movements, and they're going to reissue something for $10,000?
I was going to say for like $10,000. You too can get a new old stock 7S26. It's like, yeah, I can literally still do that now for like $50.
That's when we're going to be really old. I think they play off the nostalgia of the SKX or something. Yeah.
I can see that.
That'd be wild. No, it's all 4Rs, I think. Pretty sure.
Are you excited in 10 or 15 years? Are you excited for the Seiko Prospects re-release of the SKX for $10,000?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. Telling you, man. Yeah, but that's good. Good wrist check. You want to transition to housekeeping? I just had a couple of housekeeping things to talk to.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Really quick for housekeeping here. Everyone, definitely go keep checking out the website, tubowatchsnobs.com. But in addition to that, we are now going to be hitting with more kind of, I think, targeted focus YouTube. I feel like an idiot for not jumping on YouTube earlier. I had so much fun recording that episode yesterday, just doing like the 2-camera thing and being able to talk and narrate and talk through all my watches and everything like that. So I'm excited to keep doing that. What I want to do is, as part of the housekeeping segment, I'm going to preview the next 3 video watch reviews that are going to be coming up. Probably not in this order, but next video watch reviews coming up, it's going to be for the, I don't know if you can see this here, the Gavox Longitude Automatic GMT. I've actually had this watch for a while. Apologies and sincere thank you to Michael Hadd for letting me borrow this for so long, but this is actually an amazing watch. Definitely keep an eye out for the review. This one's probably going to be coming out this week, and so by this week I mean the, I don't know, first full week of February or something like that. 2024.
Does that have the Miyota, the jumpy hand? Very cool.
This is beautiful. This is for I think under €1,000. This thing is totally nuts. So definitely keep an eye out for that review. In addition to that, I will be doing a video review coming up for the Monta Triumph. This is my actual personal watch. I know, dude. I'm so goddamn in love with this watch. It's not even funny. And in addition to that, this just in, I will be doing a very, very nice video review for the Yema Urban Traveler. This is my first time finally being able to spend time with the Yema watch. We've talked about Yema. It's a legacy French-based brand. We've talked about them on the show before several times, and so was finally able to make a connection with them and then get the opportunity to spend some time with the Urban Traveler. It is another iteration in the hashtag This Is Hot This Year, a legacy of integrated bracelet stainless steel sports watches.
What's the diameter? What's the diameter on that one? Do you know?
I mean, yeah, it's so this is really interesting. I'm going to go in this on the review. The diameter on here is very, very interesting, and I want to get it accurate because I had a very particular experience when I first put this watch on. So in terms of diameter on this watch here, so we are looking at, and this is where it gets interesting, 39 millimeters in diameter, a stated lug-to-lug range of 43.5. However, the way this bracelet works, exactly, you're shaking your head no. This is not wear like a 43.5 millimeter watch. It certainly wears a little bit larger. So if the 39 millimeter diameter was possibly something that was having you thinking, oh, that watch might be too small or XYZ, it wears much larger than 39 millimeters. So definitely keep an eye out for the review. This is a beautiful watch, and I'm like I said, this is my first Yema. I've been talking about them for so long, and I'm very, very excited to be spending time putting together the review for that.
Yeah, fun fact, that happens with those bracelets. And on the PRX review that we have, when I measured at those, at those end links, it's actually 51.5 millimeters lug to lug. So
do I have my calipers here? Let me see. I don't. I think I put them away. Oh,
it's all good. It's all good.
That's fine.
Save it for the video.
yeah, exactly. You guys will see my calipers on the video. So keep an eye on the YouTube for that. Please go and check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. I'm also going to be starting a few new fun YouTube exclusive series that I think will be very entertaining. I'll just tease that. I'll just tease it as that. Let me think. In addition to that, I think those are the main housekeeping things I wanted to go through. Anything else, Mike?
We should partner with the hydraulic press channel to do I don't know, we smash the watches.
Will it, sir? I think we'll get one watch brand that would try that with us, and then no one would ever try with us ever again. So
be kind of fun.
Any watch would survive it.
No, I don't think
is
so.
Is the fight still happening outside? Are you still witnessing Fight Club?
I don't know what's going on outside. I hear a dog now, but it's a beautiful day. I'm just gonna roll with it. It's
fine. Man. That's the narrative. Hell yeah.
No one's yelling anymore, so I'm fine.
Was it just weird, typical dude fighting? You fucking what? You fucking what? What'd you say to my wife? What'd you say to you fucking what? Which for 5 minutes was just that, just dudes yelling things without saying anything.
I think it was a little bit of that, yeah, but it was just whatever. That's fine. It's fine. We have a watch podcast to do. They don't know.
you fucking what?
Recording a podcast over here.
What are you doing here? I'm trying to live my fucking life.
Ugh.
God.
So many noises. Good. That's what I get for leaving my window open. That's fine.
It's a beautiful day outside. What do you want?
It really is. All right.
Yeah, go and check that out. Keep an eye for the YouTube reviews heading out there right now. And a huge thank you to Galbox for letting me spend time with the Longitude, and to Yema for letting me spend time with the Urban Traveler as well. Let's do this. Let's hit the main topic. LVMH Watch Week. Michael, I assume you took the G9 there.
I took the what?
G9. Isn't that a plane? I heard that on television once.
Oh, I think it is. Okay. I think it is. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking.
Sorry, I don't speak Welsh very well. Apparently, is it a private plane? Now I gotta Google it.
It's a Gulfstream, I think, is what you're talking about. Yeah.
G9.
Yeah. Again, I don't casually look up tickets for private, but yeah, I think a G9 is a Gulfstream.
A metal fabricated. No, that doesn't look right. That plane from like 1910.
Now we've committed. Now we've committed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Gulfstream. Oh, Gulfstream. Okay, Gulfstream.
I don't think they have a G9 though.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused.
So you didn't take the Gulfstream
No,
with the
that's
with the TBWS logo like on the side of it.
hey man, that'd be kind of cool. I don't
They're
know.
pretty sweet. The mobile office was called the mobile office.
Yeah,
LVMH Watch Week.
that yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Miami this year. I could be wrong.
I think it was, yeah.
Let us know, but
Well, no, we could just Google it, dude.
yeah, we have the power of the internet and we just
Yeah,
kind of
man.
guess.
Yeah, it's Miami.
Okay. Yeah, where do we start? I guess we can start with Tag because they have stuff that I think both of us actually like. And
There were 2 releases from Tag that I like. Yes.
yeah. Do you want to start with the one that I was compelled to write about because I actually kind of liked it?
Yeah. So the first one that we have here, the one that I can't tell you a technical or historical or very nuanced reason why I love this watch, but the Tag Heuer Carrera chronograph, yeah, this glass box, this new release that happened. I'm gonna level with you. I only like this watch for one reason.
What's that?
Because it's teal.
Yeah, it's a deep teal green. It's very
it's almost like an emeraldy kind of teal color, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, $6,550, and yeah, that's a lot.
So I could get a Cartier Santos or this. Santos.
I like this. I would like to see them, and I mentioned this in the article. I just want to see more colors. So I hope this is a sign of things to come. You know, kind of like when they came out with the solar graph, they started messing with it, different colors, different bezel. I hope that they keep experimenting with this because I love how bare bones this looks with just the date window at 9 o'clock and the counter at 3 o'clock. It's a 30-minute chronograph from what I can tell, and there's no way to know if the watch is running after you wind it up.
You have to see the minute counter go.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, that's too funny. But I think this thing is cool. 39 millimeters. Let me see here. Let's go through some specs.
I don't know anything about the dado, but yeah, some watch that kind of inspired it. But the specs are here.
30 thrilling teal. There they are. Yeah.
Yeah, 39 millimeter case diameter. Thickness is 13.86. I forgot to write millimeters here. That's great.
That's fine.
Lug to lug is 46 millimeters. 100-meter water resistance, which is pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
A chronograph.
You could time your 30-minute dives. I think the wearing experience on this is probably pretty good. 14 millimeters, because I'm rounding up. And I wonder if that includes the dome, this glass box.
I think it does. Yeah.
So then this probably wears very nicely.
Yeah, I mean, I've only heard good things about how these glass box cases wear. So they seem to be pretty popular. That one that we reviewed on the website, I think, is a pretty good seller for them. So yeah, keep at it, Tag. I like it.
I don't know how much I can get behind this alligator strap. I'm not a huge alligator strap person.
It's too dressy.
Exactly. Yeah. And it feels odd on this watch. I would have appreciated like a regular kind of cliche rally strap. Fuck, I might have even taken a bunt strap. Because I feel like that would be pretty cool on here, actually.
Whoa. That's adventurous.
Right? I think it'd be kind of cool. It gives it that sort of like obviously this is supposed to be, it's, you know, Tag, automotive inspired, blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't know the history of like the dado and all that stuff like that, but something on a bun strap feels very tool-like to me. Like this is something that I use for a specific purpose, blah, 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 you know?
I don't know if our wrists can take bun straps. I think we'll look like, I don't know.
It looked like we're wearing wrapping paper tubes on our arms. You know what I mean?
Or we'll look like I don't know. It'll look like a fetish thing, maybe just like a big hunk of leather. I feel like I think I got in trouble for saying that nobody likes bun straps at one point, but
I think
yeah,
bun straps can work. I think bun straps can work. There's a time and place, but I think the point is for this watch, I'm not feeling this black alligator strap that it comes with.
no, I don't like the texture. I don't like the grain on alligator. I think it looks too dressy. I think it's
Yeah.
weird because a lot of brands will then dye it to so it'll be blue alligator. Well, I've never seen one of those in the wild, so it just looks very strange to me.
How baller would that be though? An alligator leather strap that was just alligator colored.
I mean, they're out there, I think.
That'd be baller. I would do that. I would do that on this. That would look
Yep.
terrible, but I would do it.
I'm sure if you find some of those Panaristis will get you every kind of leather that you can. All the types of leathers, legal and illegal.
Hey man, I heard you want some Oompa Loompa leather. I'm like, oh, I didn't really think about that before, but now that you mention it, maybe.
Go find a strap thread on a Panaristi forum that's like 900 pages long. You'll see some interesting leather and
Got
think to yourself,
got some JoJo leather straps.
You're like, how did you get that? Okay.
Too good, man. Yeah,
the dark side.
The dark side of watches. The illegal strap trade. Hashtag not a fetish thing. Not a fetish thing. I would watch that show so hardcore. It's like Cops where they bust like illegal straps, like illegal strap like rings. Like,
they go to a wind up and raid a wind up, and all the nerds just all of us running out.
They're just like jumping over each other, go over the doors, throwing their watch straps out the windows as fast as they can. I would watch that, man. I'd watch that so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, this new Carrera chronograph in this striking teal, I think as they call it. I think it's very cool. Very, very cool. Not going to change my world, nor my life, but very cool. That was a fun release to see.
Sorry, I'm still trying to think which character in our world would look the coolest being dragged out by the cops at a raid, illegal leather raid at a watch show.
Probably me, emphatically pleading and saying that this ostrich was ethically euthanized. Just point like, it was ethically euthanized.
I'm gonna go too deep into this. Sorry, into my fan fiction.
That would actually be a really great like NATO commercial. Like if someone made like nylon straps. First of all, it'd be a 5-minute commercial, but then at the end it would be like nylon straps. You don't have to worry about illegal leather raids. And it's like, yeah, I guess I wouldn't have to worry about illegal leather raids. Hashtag not a sex thing. Not a sex thing.
Again, we can put that on our hashtags in Instagram next to Seiko Catterday. Seiko Catterday, hashtag not a
sex thing.
I like it.
Man.
We're really off topic, but this is fun.
This is
what do you got? Can I show you some that I didn't like?
Always.
Let's see, there was. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe if I go to
wear shades indoors, always.
Oh man. Okay, these things. Come on, page. Load.
Come on, page. Don't let Michael down. Damn it, my lighting is so much nicer now. Good lord.
Did you see these? The Hublot Classic Fusion Tourbillon Orlinsky?
I did see these. What didn't you like about these?
Okay. I'm looking at them again. I don't know if I don't like these.
Okay.
Sorry. Bear with me.
I'm here, man.
I kind of... Okay, maybe I do like these. Never mind.
They're kind of cool. Not really my style. I like this layering effect that's happening with these different sort of shapes as they're staggered. So if you look, you get this almost it's almost sort of like intricate geometric shape just because the nature of these lines and these shapes. But then on the inside of the dial, it's just this like it looks like like Inception. It's just all these fucking lines crashing into each other. So the overall balance is very interesting.
It's kind of a mess on this blue one, but this yellow one, look, the indices on this one aren't colored the case color, just like the yellow one, or unlike the yellow one. So the yellow is a little more legible, I think.
That's beautiful, actually. That's actually a nice touch. So whoever was working on the blue one fucked up.
Yeah, I guess. But man,
the
how
only
much
thing I didn't see is how I was gonna say how much was this watch? That's the only thing I didn't see.
It's probably a bajillion Swedish fish.
Dude, one time. I said it one time.
It's never going. There was some artist also that they collaborated with on this. So I think I saw that and I thought, do you remember, wasn't it Hublot that did those watches with that artist that used the Monopoly guy? I forget.
What? I feel like that's some sort of like commentary the artist like sneaked in. Let me see. Hublot Monopoly guy. Let's just see where that takes me.
There's some artists that they collaborated with in the past, and I think the one thing the guy does is put the Monopoly dude on stuff, and is really kind of cringe and annoying. And I saw a collaboration with artist, and then my head shut off. But yeah, I think these are okay. I think I'm retracting my. Watch it be just a completely different brand. This is what happens when you do the watch podcast for so long. It's just releases from years ago. They're not in there anymore.
I think I can't find it. I don't know. I vaguely know what you're talking about. I feel like I've seen this what you're talking about. You know, I never know. Clearly you and I are not the target demographic or audience for this, but I never really know what I'm supposed to think when I hear about random like collaborations like that between artists and watches. And I just think it's something, you know, dumb. But then, you know, let me see. I'll pull up an example here of one. Well, here, I don't have to show you the example. You know what I'm talking about. But then I remember there have been a history of watch and artist collaborations that have been monumental, like the Johannes Max Bill collaboration.
Who did they collaborate with? By the way, these things are 95.
Max Bill.
Oh yes,
fucking Christ. Jesus.
Yeah. 95,000.
Could at least gotten the color right in that blue one for 95. That is the blue one less money now because they didn't get the color right.
I don't know. I'm sure you'll find an Amazon watch for $10 that has the same look.
Hell yes. hashtag premonition. But yeah, so like the Max Bill collaboration with Johannes, like that was an artist collaboration that obviously was amazing and had great long-term reverberations and impacts for the brand and everything like that. But we have a piece on the website actually about artist collaborations and watch brands, written by TBS contributor extraordinaire Damon Bailey. So if you are all curious about this, you know, we can include a link to that, you know, piece as well. I think there's definitely more to be written on the topic, but just in the case of this Hublot one, who was the artist that they collaborated with?
Let's see. I closed the page because I didn't care.
I'll find it. Was it Richard Orlinski?
Is that what? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Yes. Let's see. Orlinski, who has been the world's best-selling contemporary French artist since 2015. I haven't heard of him.
We're not French.
We're into art all that much. At least I'm not.
Yeah, not really.
Sorry, Mr. Orlinski. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's sitting at home super pissed right now that he finally gets a shout out to a watch snobs, and it's this. Who the fuck Richard Orlinski is? Like, motherfuck, guys, I love you too. Not anymore.
I'm only seeing Orlinski. Are you sure it's Richard?
I don't know, but there's a Richard Orlinski who is also a French artist. So I don't know how many Orlinski French artists there are just kind of running around.
A French sculptor, Richard Orlinski. Yes, you're right. Yes, I'm sorry. This is great. This is a real podcast. That shows how much I cared about figuring out who it was.
I just don't know. Like, do I buy this? Okay, so do I buy this watch because I love Hublot or because I love the sculpting shenanigans of one Richard Orlinsky?
Man, I don't know. But one thing is for sure, the colors are very nice. I think in the we've talked about the ceramic colors that Hublot gets. They're so vivid and just like in your face. This is the first time I see colors that are more pastel. And they're also, again, just very nice looking. Other than that, the watches are absurd. 95,000. Jeez.
So funny.
That's more than a Patek annual calendar in some cases.
Yeah.
So just think about that.
You better like the watch that much.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm trying to find that artist piece we have on the website. So I can share the link with you. Yeah, artist and watch collaborations. Such a great piece. Definitely go and check that out, everyone. I think it actually speaks a little bit to what I was trying to like get to on the on that last segment. But okay. Is it my go? How did you find it?
Yeah, it's this one.
Boom. Super cool.
Yeah, this is very in depth. Very in depth.
Damon does not fuck around.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Is it my turn next?
Yeah, what do you got?
I think I sent you the links already, but well, no one asked, but we still received. We got some more Octo Finissimos from Bulgari.
Let me pull this up.
I think I sent you the one that I thought was kind of cool. The pictures are kind of weird. So this is another iteration of the Bulgari Octo Finissimo in, I guess, what is this color? Because I think I might have seen this color called one thing somewhere. It might be something else here.
I don't know what this color is. It's
supposed to be Tuscan copper.
I was gonna call it a pale copper.
Yeah. So I guess copper in the region of Tuscany is paler than copper in other parts of the world or something. I don't know.
The more you know.
I'm not like a copperologist. I have no fucking idea if that's actually a thing. I like the Octo Finissimo line. I've tried this watch on a couple of times. It's definitely one of those, like, the Octo Finissimo is one of those watches in most cases where you see it. So this one's in stainless steel, but I've tried on the one in titanium, and it looks like you just fucking like clawed it out of the earth and cracked open a geode and like, oh, here's a watch. I like the Octo Finissimo line just because it has a very nice combination of comfortable wearing experience because it's terrifically thin and it's also still very bold. And I find the craftsmanship in regards to the case and the bracelet very, very, very nice. But it's one of those funny watches where, okay, we talk about the Hublot collaboration with Richard Orlinsky, $95,000. No way. That's insane. You can get an Octo Finissimo, here this one's 13,500. You can get an Octo Finissimo for like 10K, I think, if it's like used or whatever. Obviously, that's still not going to happen. But if I were to choose, I would kind of rather spend 10K on an Octo Finissimo than like $95,000 on that Hublot.
I don't know if I'd spend $95,000 on any watch these days, but not that I ever could. But whatever. Yeah, these. So you've tried. On an Octo Finissimo.
Yeah, it was on one of the Disney cruise ships.
Does it span your? It just looks like it'd be really long.
It's very yeah. Like I don't know what the specific look measurement of the one that I was wearing was, but it was like my whole wrist.
Okay,
but it was still, but because it's so thin, it's very cool. And this is one of the really interesting things about certain. I think there's something a bit almost esoteric or non-tangible about how something finely crafted actually feels on your wrist. You can feel the difference, or you should be able to fucking feel the difference, because I have in my experience, between something that has an amazing level of attention to detail that works to, a level of quality and finishing that is very, very difficult to beat. Things that are built very, very high quality actually do feel different on your wrist. But that does not mean everything that is expensive is high quality. And that also doesn't mean everything that's quote unquote affordable is low quality. You can spend $300 or $400 and get that kind of feeling that I'm talking about. But in the case of the Octo Finissimo, when I wore that watch, that was one of the first times I put a watch on where I was like, okay, I can actually feel how well built this thing is.
Yeah, I can get on board with that. You definitely do feel that kind of stuff when you hopefully you're feeling that when you're breaking into this this price point of $13,500.
$13,000.
I've also just noticed that we've had quite a bit of discussion on the color. You said Tuscan copper. The website
was supposed to be.
The website here says sunbrushed metallic salmon. By the way, metallic salmon sounds like a Mega Man boss that you fight.
You don't like mercury tainted salmon, Michael? I don't.
I'm trying to think of what boss move metallic salmon would have that Mega Man has to watch out for. And then
liquid
also
metal flipper.
There you
Tuscany go. Copper.
and then down here it's just pink. Color pink.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a dinky piece. Okay, I might have been talking about a different watch.
Okay. Well, still, it's called two different things here.
Yeah.
Metallic salmon. I love it. And
so good.
Pink. This is cool. I'd like it more if it was titanium. Because again, I think a watch that's this, so it's 40 millimeters square, yeah. Basically a square case. So it's going to be pretty chunky. Or not chunky, but just very wide on the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Cool watch though.
Titanium is the way to go, in my opinion.
Yeah, they make a cool GMT chronograph, and I can't remember if that one's titanium, but it's pretty rad.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool actually. Oh, let me see something here real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, yellow gold stainless steel. I'm trying to see if it says the dial color here. Fuck, it does not. Fucking Bulgari, just stick to a word, man. Just choose a word and stick with it, bro. If you're at all curious, apparently the water resistance is 100 meters. For some fucking reason.
So if your Gulf Stream crashes in the ocean, sorry, I still have the Gulf Streams pulled up.
Yes. the old callback. I like it. Yeah. Your Gulf Stream if your Gulf Stream, God forbid, unfortunately plunges prematurely into the ocean and you're left with no other tool except your Octo Finissimo, it will survive the crash. I can't say the same for anyone else on the plane with you, but at least your watch will be okay. Right?
Yeah. Can I show you something that I really liked?
Always. What's up?
Dude, did you see this watch? All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Did you see?
I did. I didn't get the chance to dig too much into it. I don't know how to feel about it, but it is very pretty.
For the listeners, this is the Zenith El Primero Chronomaster Original triple calendar.
Beautiful.
And by golly, it is a beautiful watch. This may...
Wow.
I'm trying to think of how I've been feeling about the El Primero lately and just the wide range of models that they offer. I got rid of the Speedmaster a while ago, and I've been thinking, oh, maybe I'll get another one. But I've also been thinking, man, maybe I'll get an El Primero instead.
Good.
Because it's so cool. I haven't tried one on. I probably should try one on, but these things are. I just love the variety that you get out of the collection even before this one. But this with the added complexity of the moon phase and the triple calendar, it's just it's something. It's something. It's a lot. I wouldn't get this one because it's crazy. That's $13,400.
It's $100 less than the Bulgari. It's perfect. It's a great deal.
It looks really cool with this very nice
like black leather
turtleneck. I need this turtleneck, and then I'll get the watch.
Does the turtleneck come with the watch?
I probably can't afford whatever turtleneck this is, actually. So
so wait, what are the wearing specs on here?
Let's take a look.
38 millimeter in diameter. Wow.
Yeah, they
dude, heck yeah.
Man, why don't they put the thickness?
Brands, you need to put the lug-to-lug measurement and the thickness on your websites. If you don't, you're fucking terrible. And you're part of the problem.
They don't care about. They think it's more important on this watch that does not have gemstones. It'll have a toggle here for gemstones that does nothing. But yeah,
that's funny.
I was really into this one. It's got a great look to it. This is the kind of leather I'm into if I do wear leather. I think this is calfskin with matching stitching.
Just matching stitching, yeah.
That's super low profile, very nice, and gosh darn it, this is a beautiful watch.
Go back to the main photo. Something really interesting that I'm noticing. Can you zoom in? Enhance?
Yeah. Enhance.
Ooh, enhance a little bit more. I love how, so you see the darker track for the seconds, or no, I guess that's not seconds. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. It goes to 100. Well, whatever. That, if you look at the font, I love how it's, and you can see it in the date wheel as well. It's slightly elongated, so it's filling in as much available space as possible. That's actually really, really cool, because a lot of the times you'll see certain font usage in certain enclosed areas, and there'll be a little bit of room above and a little bit of room below, which, can be fine, but there's something really, really cool about just seeing how they're kind of, because there's a lot of shit on this dial that they have to balance. You have your moon phase, you have your date, you have all these different registers, you have all these different scales. I don't know what most of these scales are. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a really nice touch.
I love triple calendars also, because you get that complexity, that feel of a perpetual calendar, but not at the price. Because you have the day, you have the month, you have the date, and then a moon phase and all that. Just, it looks really, really nice. And if you're weighing this out between that and a perpetual calendar, I mean, price wise, you're going to be way, way below. This thing's, oof, man. All right,
yeah,
I got.
Do you need a perpetual calendar, or do you just want one that looks like a perpetual calendar?
It's just so much work at the end of the month between the 31 day ones and the 30 days to, I can't be bothered to make that change.
I don't have that kind of time, goddammit. That's so funny.
I think from an horological standpoint, it's still pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Let's see here. I gotta say, I like this one, but it's a bit 50-50. We got some new solographs, some new Tag Heuer solographs.
Let me see. Is it?
I think I sent you a link. Do you want a link?
I think I got the link. Let's see. Are you talking about this one here?
Oh yes. Hello. So, two very interesting things. I'm a big fan of the Aqua Racer line. I would like to own an Aqua Racer one day as part of the collection. I was also an even bigger fan when they started to introduce the Solograph timepieces. So there's like the regular Solograph, and there was like a titanium version of Solograph. They just introduced more Solographs with different dial colors. One of them is this one here. I don't know what they actually call it. I think they call it like Sea Lou or something like that. Northern. Yeah, right. This thing is beautiful. Now, the only problem is it is 34 millimeters.
Yeah, I saw these and I like the colors. They're all pretty cool.
Are they too small?
That's too small, man. That's too small. I mean, you can go try one on, but if they just took that color, the first one that you shared, this one, and put it in the 40, that'd be a that'd be a crazy good seller.
Yeah.
If they just kept toying with this dial texture in different colors, could you imagine if they did this in a, I don't know, Tuscan copper, pink, metallic salmon or whatever? People would lose their minds and
Metallic salmon.
they'd start buying solar graphs, the tag
That's
heuers.
so good.
So this texture is very, very cool. I like this.
Well, here's what we can do. I have the next best thing to see what this would possibly look like. Maybe not on your wrist, but maybe my wrist.
You want to send me the link? We could show the people.
Yeah. We're okay in the private chat thing here.
Yeah.
Good friend of the show, Bilal Khan, writing for watchtime.com, actually spent some hands-on time with the new 34 millimeter solar graphs. I don't think he had the color that we were looking at, but he spent time with these 34 millimeter ones.
Ooh, look at that! Oh, the blue looks really nice.
The blue is really nice with that somewhat offset color on the second hands as well.
Yeah.
So these don't look too bad on him.
Okay, all right, I'm listening.
Right? I feel like I could do that. If Bilal could do it, I can do it. And that guy's awesome.
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
Everyone, go and check out this watchtime.com piece that he's got up here. We'll try to include a link for it as well. These are fun. These are definitely really, really cool. Once again, Bilal helping me figure out if I want to like a watch or not. I'll never forget. I maybe figure out that I really probably wanted that Hermes H08. That thing was awesome.
That's another cool watch. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I wonder if it's.
Doesn't look too bad.
I think the bezel is beefy. It looks beefier because it's got these clamp looking things on the side.
Yeah.
Oh,
9.5 millimeters thick. That's really cool.
That's like your isn't that like your Manta is around there?
What, the 9.5 millimeters? Yeah. But the Manta's automatic. I don't know how they manage that, but this thing is cool. I like it. I think my only concern is because of this beefy bezel and the nature of the case, at 34 millimeters, the dial's probably pretty small. Right?
That's something you get over, honestly. People make fun of so actually when the Doxa, the one that I have, when that came out, people, they bought it up like instantly. They sold out super quick, but they were purchased by folks that I guess never really handled anything similar in person, and that's something that people got hung up on.
Right.
Oh, the dial is so tiny. It's such a tiny dial, but you get used to that. I don't think that would bug you all that much after a while.
So we'll see. I'm just excited to see more love for the Tag Heuer Solar Graph collection.
I'm back to that chronograph that we talked about first. I think the brand is doing it. It just seems like they're having fun. I think with that Skipper release that came out, and the glass box and the 40 millimeter aqua racers coming back, even in quartz, with more of that 90s look. Yeah, it just seems like they're having a blast over there. I don't know. I could be wrong, but interesting releases.
Yeah. Let me see here. Something I did not like. Did you see? So we're going to go back to Bulgari. We only have like 5 or 6 brands to choose from, so we're going to have some repeats. Did you see this Bulgari? I guess it's called the Lucia collection. It's like the gems, and like all these different like little gemstone settings and things like that.
No, I haven't seen that. You can send that here too. We'll pull it up.
Let me grab you a proper link.
The only other one I saw was that Super 70s gold one that they brought back. It was fun. Time only.
Yeah, it's fun. Not for me, but that's a fun one.
Oh yeah.
I only have it in the form of this Watchonista link. Or hold on, wait a minute. I can grab you another one. This is a proper podcast, everyone. All right. Let's see here. God damn it. I'm so bad at things.
You're good at things. Don't speak that over yourself.
Hey man, I think you're good at things. Thanks, man. I'll just send you this link. Fuck it.
It's all right.
Where's my thing here? Oh, StreamYard Mallard. If you scroll down, you'll find it, but it's like LUCEA if you want to just like control F it. Control fuck it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there's the gold one that I was just talking about.
Super 70s. It's fun. It's not for me. Keep scrolling. There we go. Now you hit it.
This one? Oh.
I don't like these. It's one of those things where, especially this main one they're highlighting. So, like, this collection features a lot of gemstones. It's supposed to be more evocative of jewelry, which I get. But there's good-looking jewelry and there's bad-looking jewelry. I think this one's the latter. What I really don't like is the bracelet.
No? That looks interesting.
Really? It looks like copper tubes for middle, like center links.
Oh, I don't know what the webpage is doing.
What are you doing on the webpage? Michael, follow my voice.
Watchinista. I don't know.
I don't know what your website was just doing to Michael. These are a little too gaudy.
Yeah.
If I were to try to actually, I realize actually it's kind of a nice touch. I think the crown is like a movement jewel.
Really?
It looks like it looks like a bearing. It looks like an oversized bearing.
Kind of what you get on this model as well, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I think that's like a thing with the collection.
That's interesting.
That's kind of fun. That's an interesting nod. But I don't know. I think there's a better way to execute something like this that they were going for. Obviously, I'm not the target demographic for this audience because I think these are very, very expensive. Let me see.
I think that dial looks really, really cool.
You like the gem dial?
Does it come with that box? This little one that they show here?
It's like jade box. I don't know. Let me see.
That'd be kind of fun.
No, that's certainly not right. I don't know how much this thing is.
Too much.
Is the right answer.
Too much, I'm sure.
Here we go. 17,000 euro, 20,000 euro.
Yeah, that's got to be for the ones that aren't as decked out. I bet you this is the 17K one.
I mean, at that point, just spend the extra $3,000 and get like the old, like dying Russian czarist aristocratic looking one. I mean, like that's fine. It'll go well with your Fabergé X.
What about this one? This crazy gold Octo Finissimo.
That's the gold Octo Finissimo. It doesn't look good in gold. It looks like you bought it in a gas station. I'm so sorry. This watch is perfect in titanium.
Look, you're not crazy. This also says Tuscan copper. So you're right.
Well, I'm not insane.
Yeah.
I'm not insane.
Tuscan copper, metallic salmon, and pink. Take your pick.
Take your pick. But I don't like the Octo Finissimo in gold. Because we're getting into like Invicta territory.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just a giant, multifaceted gold watch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, it's real gold. Like real gold and, like plated gold are like, obviously real gold will always look better, but I don't know.
Imagine
I'm
being
on a huge titanium kick right now.
Oh, me too. I mean, don't you remember my fan fiction titanium Manta SkyQuest?
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you're still listening. You there?
Please believe me.
That's fun.
LVMH Watch Week. It's like a thing. Like it's just a cool little thing to see kind of some of these releases. Yeah, I remember you're right when Tag did those new 40mm updated Aqua Racer releases, the last LVMH, which is a pretty big deal. I don't think there's anything this time that was a really big deal. Those solar graphs, if they weren't 34mm, probably would have been pretty cool. I think the intention is to have them be. You mentioned Manta. Now I'm playing with the goddamn Manta clasp. That's what that sound is. That's what the sound of me cracking walnuts is. Put this thing down. I love that bracelet. I think the intention with the 34 millimeter solographs is that they're supposed to be unisex. I think they certainly are. I would still like to try one on, but my first inclination is like 36 would have been cool. Maybe we'll continue to see more size iterations.
I mean, 36 millimeter divers are just kind of classic dive watch. So,
but overall, I think that's a pretty good summation of just a lot of things that were worth talking about. I think who won? Probably that El Primero.
Yeah, that's for
that
sure.
Thing's on like another fucking planet.
Yeah. If I could for sure just get a watch out of all of those, if a brand wanted to send me anything, it would be that one. That thing is beautiful.
I'd probably get that gem encrusted Lucia one and then sell it and then just buy whatever I wanted.
Good call.
That's probably what I would end up doing. But yeah, that's LVMH Watch Week. Let's see if anything actually happens in regards to this. But let us know your thoughts on some of the pieces that we chose. Let us know your thoughts on maybe if there's something that came out that we didn't talk too much about. I'm pretty sure I kind of looked at everything, and the stuff we talked about was the stuff that was interesting. Maybe if it's in Miami again, we can go.
It would be fun.
Take the road home.
Or you could just drive down.
Let's just drive. It's like 3 or 4 hours away from me.
It's kind of a trek for me. I'll tell you that much. That flight sucks.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 hours plus however many hours it take you to drive, because I'm sure you don't want to fly again.
No.
Or you could just drive it on your Harley Davidson.
Yeah, I definitely have one of those.
The open road, man. But let us know your thoughts on this week's show. Definitely, please, if you enjoyed checking this out on YouTube, let us know what's up. We're going to keep doing this. If there are any brands or watches you want us to kind of maybe spend some time with or review, Michael and I are getting in the process now of really just trying to get more in the spirit of just reviewing things, especially for YouTube, which I think is a really, really fantastic avenue, just because it feels a little more authentic and thoughtful for me to do a watch review over video, which is why I'm super, super pumped to start doing that this week as well. Definitely check out episode 268 if you want to see the video version of my entire State of the Watch collection. Head over to bookwatchknobs.com. Right now we're in a little bit of a period where we're doing some editorial planning to start hitting things really, really hard come mid-February. But just in regard to that, we have a watch guide section on bookwatchknobs.com. So we collate some of our favorite picks for things like best GMT watches and best watches under $1,000 and everything like that. Over time, we will start to make video components of those, and those things are always going to be updated because, as we're seeing now with LVMH Watch Week, new watches are always coming out. Sometimes. Usually. So with that said, let me think. Anything else? Well, we got the kids.
Let us know if you liked anything else from the show, anything that we missed. I'm sure we didn't go over every other release, but yeah, get down in the YouTube comments and let us know. And all the fun like, share, and subscribe stuff here on YouTube. If you're
smash that subscribe button. See, again, we should get the little animation graphic that like shows someone like clipping, like hitting the bell. People ask all the time how they can help, and everything like that. Honestly, just subscribe to the YouTube. That's going to be such a big deal for us, especially right now where we are at this point. If you want to help us out, subscribe to the YouTube, check out the website, those types of things, and just keep kind of letting us know, keep commenting, letting us know your thoughts, and just engaging. We're going to do our best to keep engaging back. And I think with that, I think it's that sad time.
Sad time. I know you got to go, so we'll let the people go.
Oh man! All right, well, let's do this. You start it, and I'll solemnly close us out.
Thank you for listening, everyone. My name is Mike.
And this is Kaz. You have been listening humbly to Two Broke Watch Snobs.
Sexy.
Are you licking your teeth?
So sexy.
Can we do ASMR watch reviews? with to be especially engorging against my wrist. I'd fucking listen to that.
Boom. Gotta go.
All right, listen. All right, we're gonna go. All right, later. Everyone, take care. We'll talk soon.